guys? S2EP4 here back with another episode of Feed the Beast. This is Season 2, Episode 4, and you might notice a few things. First of all, where'd all my armor go? Second of all, why do you have all these new tools and that's it? Well, something happened in between episodes. Actually, the same thing that happened to Season 1, that for some reason it wouldn't save. Which, that really sucks, but this time I actually found a solution to that. Or just, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of complicated, but either way, it involved getting rid of the corrupted part of the world, and basically that involved getting rid of my inventory, but, that it was worth it to keep my world, so basically I cheated in a bunch of the stuff. I also, I did get rid of a bit of manilions, because I know my pickaxe was really broken. So, yeah, I pretty much did that, and all that stuff kind of sucked. By the way, another thing I did off camera, which I thought was pretty nice, I made a nice staircase going down to here, so quickly go down farther, and yeah, awesome. And also my chicken's still here, and there's a second chicken right there because I popped one out with an egg accidentally. And I still haven't been able to over here. Either way, another thing, where'd the biogas engines go? Well, I found out in order for it to work with the milk, it had to have continuous lava into it, so I decided that wasn't really worth it. So I just got rid of them and decided that, okay, I won't be able to do that. Either way, this episode, I am going to work on a tree farm, so I can get biomass, so I can, and then turn that into ethanol, and then basically do all that kind of stuff. Well, looking at all of this Mine Factory Reloaded stuff, you see all this, and so I decided that I am going to make a tree farm out of Steve carts. Yeah, Steve's carts. No, that was supposed to be a joke, laughing because I showed you all the Mine Factory Reload stuff, and this you can make a tree farm out of, but you know what? Steve's carts I'm going to do. Either way, I don't really know anything about this other than that I need a bunch of tracks and all that kind of stuff, which if you know about railcraft, then that's going to be a little bit annoying for us because railcraft makes tracks so much more difficult to make. So if we go back here and search track, and to get all the basic track we need wooden rail beds and standard rails, which for these we need a rolling machine and a few iron, and then also normal track we need a wooden rail bed, which means we need wooden ties, which means we need creosote and some wood, which luckily we found some creosote bottles and chests, so I've got 14 creosote bottles, but I kind of want to get a few more for just in case. So I am going to be making some coal coke, which means we need a coke oven, which is just a bunch of bricks and a bunch of sand. So basically, I have been smelting up bricks in between episodes. So yeah, and I also have a bunch of sand because I have a mining turtle mining over around here. So yeah, I've had that mine for a little bit, and words. I don't know. I've lost track of what I was gonna say. I had it mining there for a while, but I decided I wanted to start the episode, so I'm starting the damn episode. All right. Either way, I need sand. That's right. So sand. I'm pretty sure I need 2 stacks of it. All right. So I think this might be right. And then sand in the middle. Is that right? Yeah. Coke oven brick. So I know that we need how much of it? We need 26 of it because it's a multi-block structure that's 3x3 with a hollow middle. So that would be 9, 18, 27 with the hollow middle. That makes 26. So let's see if we can make that 25. All right, so I need 2 more sand. It looks like. Let's quickly run up here and grab it. Where's the sand? There it is. 2 more. And there, oh, nope. No, no, there we go. There we go, coke oven brick, there we go. We got our 26 that we need. Alright, that's always good. So now, I think I might just place this in here temporarily because this is where my tree farm is going to be, which means, and where my tracks are going to go. So, figured why not. Alright, so let's just put it in like this corner, I guess. Luckily, my Mr. Hammer Omega can dig out a 3x3 area, so it's really easy to do. So let's just place all these down. Get our coke oven going. And boom. And you'll tell this will work because it's got a little slot over here for all this stuff. Alright, so how does the coke oven work? Well, you put a little bit of coal inside and it'll start burning it up. Slowly turning sorry about that. Slowly turning it into coal coke, and also producing a little bit of creosote oil as it does that, which we can basically pour out into bottles and stuff like that. In order to make creosote bottles and all that stuff. So either way, now luckily we can make our wooden ties that we need. So let's make a few of those. I just need to quickly run up. Actually, take the quick way. Teleport. Yeah. Alright, and this actually goes here now. I'll put bricks there. Put the coal back. Alright, so let's quickly make a few of these things, which means we need some slabs, which we've got plenty of and all that. So let's get this going. Alright, there we go. We got our slabs. Let's also, how do we make it like that, right? And then I can turn these into wooden rail beds. Now we just need the, well, do I want to just make the typical wooden rails? Wooden tracks? Nah. Alright, standard rails. We need a rolling machine, which, rolling machine, if I remember right, takes a lot of pistons. Yep, 4 pistons, 4 iron, and a crafting table. Do I have any pistons, now that I think of it? Pistons. I have 1 piston, alright. So that means I need 4 redstone, 7 iron. Wait, I need 3 redstone now. I need a crafting table, which should be easy to make. Also a bunch of wood. And hold on, I'll just put that away quickly. And I need some cobblestone. And I think I have everything actually. So let's quickly make these. Alright, there we go. Our last 3 pistons we need. And then we need a crafting table for the center. Make it like that, and well, boom, we have our rolling machine. So something that you should probably know about this rolling machine, even if it doesn't need to take in any more power, it'll still use it. So we don't really want this all the time hooked up to our power. So where's my... Do I have any more of those hardened energy conduits? I guess not. Well, looks like I'm going to have to make a few more. So grab a few more Invar. I can't exactly remember how it goes, but I think you need a bunch of redstone. I think we need lead. And glass, right, I need glass. Which luckily we have some right here. Alright. So, I think this is it. Yeah, there we go, less than energy conduits. Alright, and I'm pretty sure we need that, and there we go. Just gonna add a few more Invar to it so we can get our energy conduits. There we go. We got everything we need. Actually, we need to have extra also, but that's always fine. And this ran out of coal. Let's just steal a little bit from here. And for now, I'm just gonna temporarily put it like right here, I guess. And then let's see here, where is... There we go, there's the conduits. So I just need to hook this up back here. Actually, I think I'll be more comfortable if it's like this. Again, from the top end. So actually, I don't really want that here yet, so wasting our power. So I'm just gonna delete that and quickly patch this up. There we go. So now, let's see here, I need to get everything we need. So I need a few more, I need a bit of iron. I'll get 18, I guess. That'll work. Alright. So now we're just about ready to go. Just make a bunch of these. And let's craft. Alright. This actually crafts pretty decently fast. I like it. And I'll craft the last one too, because, you know, why not? Alright, we got that. Now delete this, because I don't want its power to be used up. And for now, we'll just put it right there. Yeah. Alright, so what else? Okay, so now all I need to do is make the tracks. There we go, 64. Nice, I think that's would be enough for now. Alright, now we should actually get to making the Steve's cart stuff. So, for all this Steve carts, we need a hull, which there are 4 different ones that I think we can use. Wooden, standard, reinforced, and Galgadorian. Galgadorian we're not going to deal with because it's extremely expensive. Yeah. And then, oh, there's a mechanical pig. What? I'm just not going to ask. Alright, so we're just going to go with the reinforced hull, which is still decently expensive, but, you know, I'm still going to work with it. Alright, so in order to make a bunch of this stuff, I remember that I need obsidian, which we should have right there. And we have diamonds. Do I have enough obsidian, actually? I don't know, I'm just going to use 6 because I still want to keep 11 for a quarry. Ah, I don't. Wait, I do barely have enough. Nice. Alright, so we need raw hardener to make refined hardener, which we need to make the hardened mesh and the stabilized metal, which we smelt into reinforced metal, which we use for the cart. So, yeah, this is all really complicated, and I don't exactly know fully what I would be doing, so... Wait, I need to smelt this up. And I nearly forgot, I had it on peaceful. And I had some steak cooking up, so... Yeah, oops, that's my mistake, sorry. Well, either way, we have our reinforced hardener. So... well, now I just need to think about how much I need. So I need... I'm not sure how much stabilized metal I need. This is so complicated, I don't even know. I don't know. Here, once I have everything crafted up, I'll come back, so yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so I made my reinforced hull. I needed to use more obsidian and one more diamond, but that's okay, I guess. A little disappointing, but oh well, either way. Next off, we need to edit this hull, which involves a cart assembler, so that looks definitely easier. 3 iron, 4 stone, and iron and redstone and gold. Alright. So wait, where was it? Yeah, 2 of those. So I need a bunch of iron. I'll just grab 26, I guess. 2 gold. I have the redstone already. Alright, so pretty sure it's like, ooh, what's this? Map controller module. Fancy, but I'm not using that, so simple FCB, I guess that's what it's called. Alright, so what else do we need? Stone and iron. So that's alright, easy. So it's like so. Oop. There we go, card assembler. Alright, so I don't think that this needs power, but for now I'm just gonna put it right here. So yeah, we throw the reinforced hull in, and now there are a bunch of things we can add to it. Engines, tools, attachments, storage, add-ons. Just any of that kind of stuff. So, and then after we add all that, there's the assemble button that we can assemble the hull we need. So, in order to make a tree farm, we need a few things. One of them is the woodcutter, which means we need, what's this? Not sure the difference between a basic woodcutter and an advanced or a hardened woodcutter, but I'm sure there is some sort of difference. So I think I might just make the hardened woodcutter, but which means I need more reinforced metal. So be right back yet again. Alright, there we go. I made a few more reinforced metal, and I'm using up so many of my resources. I'm gonna have to go on another mining trip. By the way, now for the hardened woodcutter, we still need the wood cutting core, hardened saw blades, and a diamond. Or wait, no. Wait, yeah, that is what we need. Yeah, that is definitely what we need. So for these we need iron and the reinforced metal, which we need 5 of those. So no, just used up a lot of my resources. You know, that's okay, fine. I didn't need them anyway. God. Let's see here. What else do we need? We need more diamonds. We're down to our last 6. Let's see here. No, that's not what we need. We need 1 diamond and then a wood cutting core. How do you make a wood cutting core? So 8 saplings and an advanced FCB, which involves 2 simple FCBs and all that kind of stuff. Either way, we need 1 of those, so we need 2 more simple ones. A bunch of iron and a bunch of redstone. So a bunch of iron, a few bits of gold, and there we go, 2 of those, and then I'm pretty sure it's like this, I want to say. Am I right? I am right, yeah. Alright, so now all I need is a few saplings, so that should be extremely easy. Are there any saplings I don't really want? Well, no, I kind of want to keep the rubber saplings. I'll just use oak for now. That's fine. Alright, and boom, wood cutting core. There we go, we got that. Now we just need to do that, and oops, boom, hardened woodcutter. There's our first add-on, I guess, or tool, or whatever it is. Is it a tool? Yeah, so even with the hardened woodcutter, it went from 5 seconds to 40 minutes. Yeah, that's definitely a lot. This is going to take a long time. I think while this is going, I'm just going to mine a little bit. By the way, we're not done. We still need engines. We still need a bit of storage. So for the engines, I'm going to go with the coal engine because solar engine obviously needs the sun, which we're underground, so that won't really work. So coal engine. I think I might make 2 of these because they're really simple to make. So we need furnace, iron, and pistons. Alright, I'll get the materials for those, and also something else, a different upgrade that I need to find. Where is it? It's like a smelter on the inside. Smelter, there it is. So simple FCB and the furnace. Either way, I'm just going to make all the other add-ons we need for these, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so we added everything we needed. We added the coal engine, hardened wood cutter to cut down the wood, the side chest so that we could store the items inside, and we also made an advanced smelter to cook up some of the wood into charcoal so that it can power the coal engine. So either way, now all we need to do is supply those with power and press assemble, which we need coal to supply with power, which I really wish we could use the coal coke we were making, but I guess that's not an option, so gonna have to use normal coal, and I'm gonna go mining in between episodes. And yeah, I'm just gonna quickly get rid of all the stuff in my inventory I don't really need. And let's see, those can go away. And yeah, that's pretty much all I need to do. Now, all I have to do, supply it with the coal, that'll fill up, and press assemble. So it'll take about an hour to create this cart entirely. And we're gonna start making it, and as you can see here, progress is going on. It's gonna take a really long time, and that sucks, but dang that, yeah, that's really gonna suck. Either way, wait. Oh right, I forgot. I actually made two coal engines when you can only have one in it. I thought that if I added two, it would maybe speed it up a little bit, but I guess not. So just in case we want to make any other Steve cart item, we can basically put it that way. Either way, there's one last thing I want to make, and then I think I might end off the episode. Because, I don't know, all I really have to do is mine for a little bit, and I know it's short, but oh well. And also, now that I think of it, I should probably make a crescent hammer again. Alright, quickly make that, and also as you can see, it used up a lot of my resources to do this, so obviously I need to go mine and get more. So either way, let's see here, what else do I need? I need some iron and some tin. Where's tin? There's tin. Wait, I want to use up that tin first. Alright, so boom, we have our crescent hammer again. Now for this gold ingot, we want to make a golden bag of holding, which is just really easy to make. It's just a gold block, 3 gold ingots, a chest, and 4 wool. So let's see here, let's quickly make that. There we go, we got 8 of it. And there's the chest, gold block, 3 of those. Now all I need is the wool from down here. By the way, while I grab that, I'm just going to quickly do the outro. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. And I will see you all for the next episode where hopefully we'll make this giant tree farm. And oh my god, the slimes. Didn't exactly think about that. Yeah, I might have to fix this for next episode, by the way. Yeah, bye.